That shit don't make the it don't make but can't they disconnect the phone or something?
Who, AT&T?
Yeah, like can't they go back and control that shit or something?
That shit over. Once I activate that phone, it's over with. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
So they used to come in there and try to do that. I just be like, nah, bro. I'm straight.
Yeah, I feel it.
They'll just be like one time I entertained the dude. I was like, what's in it for me? I'm giving you that.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Oh my, I said a nigga a real phone.
You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up.
I just put the link in there, Chris, so tap in.
Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings.
I just put the link in there, tap in.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5.
I'm about to hang up the phone, bro.
Right at the 20.
All right. All right, what we got, Caleb? What we got? You watching it?
I'm playing my game.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
Make sure you cut that shit down. I don't want to hear the echo. Okay, this might be an easy game right here. God, trash.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Topper! Gun! Check the car.
Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary
have to bring somebody down.
Want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get into the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Switch. All right, now here we go.
A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A little 6-yard gain on the underwrite. Yes, sir, baby.
Territory now. It's
first that motherfucker
at the 49-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Yeah. Then this nigga playing with the
big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Safety too, so.
They'll run with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Cousins now.
Oh, he picked it off.
Intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
It's always some dumb shit.
It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Kirk Cousins, man. killing me.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk
Sorry,
about
ain't shit we
turnaround.
ain't been through
And how about
already.
the excitement that play
Started the
generates
last
for his
game
team?
exactly
Not
just
the
like
points on the
this.
board, but the momentum and taking
This
it from
shit,
coast
man.
to coast, end zone to
They
end
be
zone.
fucking blowing
What a
me.
tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
God damn. Come on, Dylan. I need you, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I need you, bro. I need you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Here's Cousins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Still keep throwing that whole
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
59. Mike's 59. Time to go. Night.
On 1st and 10, Cousins looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, my God.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go.
That little man, I swear, bro. Shit, trash.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
I
drive.
got 92 yards and I'm
Job one here,
losing
Charles.
14.
Just
Nothing,
keep possession
bro.
of the football. 2 drives, 2
Come in.
turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
All right,
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now.
All right, you too. Now be
You're trying
safe.
to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Throwing on 2nd down, Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
I need a dual threat quarterback. That's what I need.
Cousins
shit gonna make this
now
offense take
already
off.
over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
2 pick six,
We
bro.
haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
My nigga Kirk just, he ain't zipping it, bro. Like, we throwing curl routes against cover 3, bro, and we getting picked off. And fucking cover 3. Like, what? Come on, bro. It's fucking trash.
Later on.
This nigga playing fucking cover 3 and shit, bro.
Throwing
Like,
on
come on,
2nd and
nigga.
8. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's
Niggas catch the ball, seem like they be moving at warp speed and shit.
Down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Trash it, fuck.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
It's 7 seconds left in the first quarter, bro.
No, I'm talking about, I say it's plenty of time left on the clock.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of time in the game, man. Tripping. He ain't even touched the ball on offense. He don't even know how I'm finna come and be for real. I ain't really pressed for real, man.
Back to the ground, Cook. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Just feed Dalvin Cook.
The passing game's been working quite well so
far.
The running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
I'm fucking myself up.
Check, 59. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On third down, Cousins.
Come on,
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls
wide
to the ground
open.
and brings up fourth down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Kurt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they'll get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready? 8. Look at him.
Oh, he got Cam.
Now Newton on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 and the 18. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
That nigga gonna run spread offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Newton. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
You missed a touchdown pass, bro. It's costing me right now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike, check. 59. Coming to you.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got his man sharp, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Fuck!
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You don't want none. Hey, can.
To the air again, it's Cousins. That's complete to Sharp. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Cousins now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's
Look, Kurt, goddamn, we're going to lean on that motherfucking right arm, my boy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Let's go, Verdell.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know
Fuck that nigga, you can't stop this shit.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
Man, you hear that noise, bro?
Any passing offense nowadays.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
My old line ain't moving shit inside, boy. These niggas so weak. Jesus Christ.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game,
Can't
isn't
keep
he?
putting our defense at a disadvantage.
Well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Slot offset. Now he want to try and run my shit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun snap for Newton. He's got it to Williams. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, you little cocksucker. Come on, shit. Here we go.
Look at it. 8. Look at it. 55. You gonna see me in your nightmare. 20.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Stop.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Goddamn, Mickey, you better not miss another goddamn tackle, motherfucker.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he fields it cleanly.
We got all the offense. He got all the points. Where the fuck that work at?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
Damn.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough
to hurry up.
with the high-powered
Go.
offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first
damn.
half.
The ball hit you in the hand, Johnson. We can't have that, bro.
And you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been.
Well, you know it, coach frustrated when he get to talking like that.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Damn.
To throw, Cousins. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side.
We done throw this motherfucker 50 times, Kelly.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Oh, my God.
Cousins on first down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
I should have left
Now
him
the
in.
Vikings will use the second of
That
their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Jalen Ramsey trailing
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
To the
2nd
slot.
and 19. Now Cousins. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
3rd and long for Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
Hey, Justin Jefferson having a breakout game, Kelly. Nigga got about 100 yards already. He heard me talking shit.
Oh, man. Just stop playing
and we're
going
to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Look at me. I done kick goddamn 3 field goals. I did some goddamn
so with 2
shit.
ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Suckup will put this one right through. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nigga don't know what he's doing,
not been
man.
the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get
give him a heavy taste of that D,
trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Defense lights the fuck out, bro. Defense is lights the fuck out. I can't run the ball.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
they got a little 11 yards
how they were going
to
get that
let's heat up, baby. Let's heat up.
Comes into play a lot
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Go, go, go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now finally he'll be forced to go down, just protecting the football, hitting the
turf. That motherfucker, man.
We've been to enough practices
Jesus
to recognize
Christ.
what we saw there.
Just slide.
That's good coaching, right? Taking care of the football, protecting it, making sure you don't give anything up. But boy, oh boy, that's hard for a lot of quarterbacks to give up on a play, isn't it?
Yeah, but he did the right thing. Protect the football because I think you saw what I saw. There was really nothing downfield.
And nothing downfield. If you try and force it, sometimes you turn a bad play into something way worse, and you can really hurt your team that way.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Got to get him deep, Joe.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, the spin. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
See, my fault, my cue. Say, see, till the day that we die.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Gun.
Out of the gun, Newton. It's Williams on the catch. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Room here to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Cousins' throw complete to Thielen, and he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Cousins now. And he finds Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
I'm having this shit. But you know, like I know you better get your help by snatch a little bit.
Cook following the penalty. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Man, like I know you better get your little hoof out, snatch a little bitch.
Again, it's Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And goddamn Donald.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. In trouble, and
Man, can't nobody get off but Thielen, bro. Like, god damn. Can't nobody get off but Thielen. Everybody else getting jammed the fuck up.
Offensive line is having. It is a long one for
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
You to spend it with me. Long for them
Come
trying
on,
to block those guys.
There we go. Let's just don't throw a pick here. Let's just take out a little 3 and goddamn call it a day. Fuck it. Here you go. That's the touchdown.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown,
Let's go, Thielen.
Vikings.
That's how the fuck you come back.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for
Man,
lack of a better word.
But I seen that play suggestion that bitch saying halfback
previously.
wheel.
They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've
Oh,
been
because
down
I ain't
there
do my
too
little,
many
I ain't
territories.
do my
You said
little.
They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point.
Fuck.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What time Brand's playing, bro?
Rams close at like 7 something. Probably like 8, something like that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
I was trying to see
the work he's getting.
friends, but you take it too long, so it's probably not
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
55,
From the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
To the rail. It ain't how you start, baby. It's how you motherfucking finish. Let's go.
Underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, here's the run with Cook. He's got a first
Dalvin Cook! Dalvin Cook! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
What up, boy?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Stop playing.
Stop.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
God, man, you can run
Maybe
that bitch all you
narrow
want,
down
boy.
your playbook a little bit.
You don't have to throw that hole to beat me.
Rather than more complex in order to try and
That's
fashion
on
together a
everything.
drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. He's
Come
got
on,
his
bro.
target. It's the tight end,
He's holding me
Tyler
on the
Higbee.
pick.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton on first down.
Appreciate
This
it.
is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric
Trash
Kendricks.
ass.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make.
Another game with no defense, no touchdowns giving up on defense, Kaylee. Another game.
Here are the Vikings
Another game.
to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Johnson's got it complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
My defense ain't going.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here we go, D.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage.
Now, if I can get that nigga to come down with that safety one more time, bro, I'm throwing the touchdown to the slot guy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Going up the scope.
Come down with the safety, come down with the safety. No safety.
Cousins here to throw. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the
Run up the
first
scope,
down
you
as
say?
well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Check. Switch. Bingo. Slam.
Cousins to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On first down, it's Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mm-hmm. Come on, boy. It don't matter what play you run. Yeah, it's lost.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Newton. He's going to let it fly.
Appreciate it.
Heavy traffic, and it's
take your L and get the fuck on.
Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Real deal, Holyfield, bitch.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Okay.
Defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
I'm running
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's the way. Hey, no, easy.
Throwing here, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Cousins threw for 400 yards.
Don't play with him. Boy, Thompson, boy, tighten up, no cap.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Off, nigga. Get off, Big Kurt, no cap, man. Tell him something.
That big thing,
man, dog.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here.
Justin Jefferson got a Honda. A Honda, Big K. I want him to play that backside safety.
A first down throw for Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I want that motherfucker bad, too. Oh, God, I do.
Timeout has been called.
Seemingly silly. I done got my ass modded about 6 goddamn times.
That huge loss on the sack makes
shit.
this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
Give me an extra completion.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Vikings, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The same exact score from last week. 31-14. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Come on, Kirk. We need to get that strong arm goddamn trade up. You gotta have that strong arm to play for me. My right tackle ass. It's a pass for up. I don't know how the fuck I pulled that one off.
You won?
Yeah, I won.
What was the score?
31-14.
31 to what?
14.